Hello everybody, my name is Dames, welcome to the Starcraft 2 commentary. This one's going to be a PvP on Lost Temple. This is my opponent Sylventus, playing as the Red Protoss. Lucky guy. And I'm planning on doing more than 2 videos today, but I played 2 games and my hand started cramping up a little bit, so I'm just going to commentate them and rest it a little and then see what I can do. And even more people have come back and started talking to me now, since I started doing these commentaries. Laura's come back, and Dudek has come back. And come on, is that not an awesome surname? Dudek. It's a pity he started talking to me at 4 AM though, when I wasn't actually at the computer. I was just uploading. Another person doubting my sincerity with the YouTubeness. As you can see, we're both walling off, relatively simple. Well, relatively at the same time. Not straight afterwards, I'm commentating it after the game after. Yeah, Sylventus seems like quite a nice guy actually, he's been whispering me quite a lot. Granted, this is the 4th time I tried to do this because he kept whispering me so much, but oh well. Now getting my gas up, my opponent's not getting his yet it seems. Or is he? No, he's getting it's piling up very early. Should have put it at 16 rather than 14. That's something I should have been first, but oh well. Well, you know, we're both scouting. He's scouting in the wrong direction, I'm scouting in the right direction. Oops, leaving the probe there rather than sending it back to mining. Not smart. As you can see by he's quite a bit higher on the income than I am. Now I have found his base. And I'm going to see a simulator up not being mined from Forge going up, Cybernetics Core going up. The Forge had me a little concerned. I was thinking, is he going to go for some kind of he's going to go for some kind of cannon rush. Because I think that's a little too early to be getting a Forge, personally. But I didn't scout this because I knew he hadn't got in yet. See, there comes the probe. And he's going to get in, he's going to see quite a bit. That was the wrong one. He's going to see the Psi Core. Okay, that's all he's going to see, it seems. Because my second Zealot's out now to kill him. You know, I've still got my scout going off, and I've seen virtually everything he's got to offer at this point. Gateway, Forge, Cybernetics Core, researching. He's going to chase me around some more. And I'm getting a lot of scanning information. Not too much too useful. I've seen he's gone 3 gates so far. And I'm mirroring that with another 2 gateways. And I'm kind of boosting out my warp gate tech. Getting my second gas. Oops, sorry. And there we go, Stalker finally comes out and takes out my probe, so I know he's got Stalkers. Doesn't look like he's done anything with the Forge yet so far, so it was just a resource waste, at least this early on. Because the resources you could have, well, 150 minerals is a gateway or, you know, a Zealot and a half. Now, my military is a bit weaker than his because I'm going early economy. I haven't actually been rushed by anyone yet, so you know, I keep a relatively powerful army around. Well, I start with a weak army and then go up the economy. He's getting a robo up. Another pylon because he's close to the Psi cap. So I'm actually now ahead in economy, despite the fact I was doing really bad at building probes. Double his gas and slightly more minerals. I can has do English, K. You know, he's got his getting his warp gates in, and his 4th gate there. I've already started mine. These are relatively identical builds, although I'm slightly ahead on the economy. Now he's going to move out with 4 zealots and 3 stalkers. What do I have? I did only have 4 zealots and 2 stalkers, but now I have 4 zealots and 6 stalkers. So I could push this off relatively easily. Who's going the Zelnaga towers that I keep forgetting to put a probe at? Because they really are invaluable. Now I'm getting out an observer. No, he's getting out an observer, sorry. I'm sorry to myself being red that he's rally pointing here. And I'm also getting my robo up for the same reason, getting an observer. And now his 5 zealots and 3 stalker armies moving up to take this place. Take that Zelnaga town. I'm building a pylon up here so I can warp in directly to the front. Because being able to warp there isn't quite as useful as being able to warp directly onto the ground or directly onto the ledge. So you now got a little standoff. I don't think I've seen him there. Oh, I have seen him there, so I'm moving everyone up and holding position on them. Getting some free shots off on that stalker. Almost taking out his shield. He's going to see I've not expanded. Not yet, anyway. Now, well, I got 1 free stalker kill. I don't get a second. Down to 12 health. I got my forge up now, so I've got the ability to build some cannons. I most wanted to just sort of build 1 cannon, say there, just so I can see any DTs coming through. And we have got that observer in my base now, and I am building my own. His armies are getting a little more sizable now, adding 2 more zealots to the mix. And I am expanding now, moving my entire army down. Sending out the probe to see where he is. I was just going to have a look at the Zelnaga tower, but it turns out he was actually there. So now I know he's there, and I got a glimpse of what he had. I should probably be spending those minerals. Getting another 4 zealots wouldn't go amiss. However, at this point, I did observer did bring in. I saw his directly next to mine. Brought in 2 stalkers to finish it off, and he rally pointed an immortal into my base by accident. Oopsie daisy. I got my observer into his base to see Robocore 5 gates. Sorry. That's about all I'm going to see, really. Another robo going up, and a photon cannon, which is going to deal with my observer. I wasn't paying too much attention at this point, so I'm going to lose him. And now he's pulling back, because he probably thinks that my army is going to take his out, which is quite likely. Now I'm not mining with my natural, oopsie daisy. Building a couple more pylons and a Twilight Council now, because I like my Blink Stalkers and Charge Zealots. And I'm not sure which I like more, they're both very nice. He's transferring his probes to his natural that he's just got up. There we are, I'm now transferring mine as well and queuing up more to be built. Twilight Council's finally up. My observer spotting his observer. Warping in stalkers now to deal with it. There we are. He's got his another immortal out. Is he going to sacrifice this one? No, he gets control of it. I should have moved forward at this point, seeing as I have a quite sizable army and taken the Zelnaga tower. Because I may be doing just that as I'm arranging my forces. I'm going to take it to see he's not there. My 2 stalkers out there, which would have made a nice increase to my army. But I leave them behind for some inexplicable reason. Now moving in here, stalkers moving around. That's going to block them off, it seems. Little micro error there. However, he's running rather than fighting, which is going to work to his detriment. Especially since he's microing his entire force away rather than just his stalkers, which I'm doing here properly. Moving my stalkers away while leaving my zealots to engage. you see my micro's managed to pull me ahead, and he's just trying to run away here. Can I snipe off that immortal? Yes, I can. And I'm just going to finish off his stalkers now. I've also got my observer out, looking to see if he's hiding any stargates here. Doesn't look like he is. He's getting up 2 cannons here, warping in some more units, but I'm moving straight in now. I'm not going to be gun shy, I'm going to charge my advantage, despite the fact I'm very low on zealots. I'm not going to let those cannons go up. I'm just going to take a tank, and I'm going to blink in just as zealots get into my melee range with mine. Bring in some more zealots now to back up my force. I'm blink right into his mineral line, as you've seen. I'm going to pick off his mining probes. I'm going to take out this cannon here, which I didn't spot earlier. 3 stalkers coming out. I'm going to blink directly in. And that's GG. He leaves the game. So yeah, good game, guys. Hope you like it. I certainly did, as it got me back into the top 20 in my league. And I'll see you in the next one.